Hello, you're listening to ReedyGeeks, a Walt Disney World podcast. My name is Andrew, and I'm joined today by the proud owner of a new washer-dryer, JJ.
What? I'm the proud owner of a new washer-dryer?
Yeah, you got it from The Price is Right.
Oh.
We talked about The Price is Right?
I actually do remember that.
And the recipient of the trip to Fiji is Sean.
It's because you always pass on the first showcase. It's textbook.
See, Sean, this time I gave you the really good nickname.
The good nickname.
Yes, you got the good nickname this time.
That's the good nickname. That's the good one. The low bar for good around here at ReedyGeeks.
If you have a title idea for any of my co-hosts here, please send in your ideas to readygeeks@gmail.com. In today's episode, the geeks share their MySpace top 8 aspects of Walt Disney World that really put us into the Christmas spirit.
A nice name that rolls off the tongue. The MySpace top 8 things that put us in the Christmas
Aspects
spirit.
of Walt Disney World.
Aspects of Walt Disney World that put us in the Christmas spirit.
That doesn't have to be the title of the episode.
Well, it is now.
You want me to redo that?
No.
You think no, that's fine, right? Okay. I was trying to think. It was like, well, it's not just rides. It's not just decorations, or it's like, I
Right.
guess it's
Yeah. I mean, my original title for it was MySpace top 8 holiday spirit boosters at Walt Disney World. That is also really.
That sounds like
a
a gambling thing.
Boosters. You got a boost this week. Yeah, that's a good point.
I have a 30% profit. I was trying to put together something for the game that's about to come on in a half hour. Figure something out.
You want to do it now together?
No.
Right.
I don't think the people don't want to hear in 2 weeks a parlay for a game that happened 2 weeks ago.
Oh man, JJ doesn't cut any of it. It's like the one episode. He just is like, we're going straight to record. We're posting.
Just print it.
Just print.
Okay, now, boys, if you just stop carrying on, like, we just might dedicate this next song to y'all.
Disney World has been embracing the Christmas spirit since the resort first opened in 1971, when simple garlands lined Main Street, USA, and the candlelight processional was still at Magic Kingdom. Over the decades, though, the holidays at Disney have only gotten bigger, brighter, and more spectacular. Oh, rest in peace, Osborne Lights. Today, the geeks are giving you our MySpace top 8 aspects of Walt Disney World that instantly make us feel like it's Christmas.
I didn't even think of, because we probably wouldn't have put it in because it's not there anymore, but the Osborne Lights, I didn't even think of it when I was thinking about, and I've seen that a bunch. I've seen that a bunch of times.
And I don't think I appreciated it when I was younger.
Never.
Like I was like, this is kind of cool. Let's go.
Yeah, definitely did not really care too much for it. Most of my early adult Disney trips were just happened to always be during the months of like November through January. So like Christmas at Disney is kind of like what I kind of default to when I think about Disney, is just like all the Christmas decorations, because every time I'd go, for the most part, it would be during Christmas. So whenever I think of Christmas at Disney, when I think of Disney, I kind of immediately think of like the Christmas decorations.
It's kind of crazy how, for Orlando, Florida, how Christmassy Disney World feels. It does feel like Christmas.
It's so funny that you brought this up, Sean. I was just kind of talking about this a little bit before we got on air, but when Emily and I first started dating and we hadn't gone to Disney yet, we had a conversation about Christmas and just like aspects of Christmas or things that like you associate with Christmas. And I said like, oh, well, the Disney Corporation and Disney World is totally associated with Christmas. And she was like, what? That's your go-to? She's like, what about Coca-Cola and like all those commercials with the reindeer and the
polar bears,
and yeah. And I was like, oh, I guess you're right in that. But I don't know, to me, I always thought one of the most Christmassy things was Disney World. But
Yeah.
for me, my parents we would always go.
You would
like,
go.
the first. Yeah, we would go to Disney the first or second week in December, to probably the enjoyment of my teachers. I was taken out of class.
Things were looser back then.
Yeah, they really, well, yeah, they were. But that's so interesting. I guess to like anyone who doesn't really go that much, especially in December or November, I don't know, is Disney World really that much associated with Christmas?
Yeah, I probably not.
It's not. I don't think it's so much the parks. I mean, there's a Disney special for every Disney property has a Christmas special. It feels like, so there's Christmas representation across Disney media. But like, I love watching the Christmas parade that's filmed in September. That they play every Christmas morning.
Everyone's in shorts and short sleeves.
Yeah. I think Disney. I think if you had to, on a whim, like not even thinking about this, ask for like top 10 things that like I associate with Christmas. I think Disney would fall on there, and some, maybe not necessarily Magic Kingdom or the Disney company as a whole, but something having to do with Disney would land on that list, I would say.
Yeah, like if it was a Family Feud style, top 10.
Yeah.
Show me Disney. All right, well, let's get into what our MySpace top 8 aspects of Disney World that remind us of Christmas, or our Disney Christmas boosters.
Yeah, it rolls right off the tongue. Either way.
Yeah. We're gonna first start with our honorable mentions, and I'll first start with mine. So for me, and then I just mentioned how we would always go during the Christmas season when I was younger. We would stay at Fort Wilderness, and although it wasn't what it's like today, Fort Wilderness guests always put out great decorations. And I remember, you have all the lights that are hanging from all of the trailers, and even the tents would get into it. Now today, it's insane. They put up all like what you would imagine is in front of a house, like some of the most decorated houses in your development. That's what's at a campsite. That's what's at almost all the campsites.
That's really cool.
At Fort Wilderness now. Even so much that the guests put on their own parade, and they will take their golf carts and decorate their golf carts and string them up with lights and do a parade. Disney actually limits people's ability to go to Fort Wilderness during the holidays.
I was just gonna say, like, does the general public just show up because this is like how you walk around neighborhoods in your town looking at Christmas lights? Do people just flock in to check this out? I can imagine that because you don't, as long as you find a parking spot, you can just go anywhere.
Yeah. It's similar to how it is during the Halloween season. There. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's my honorable mention, Fort Wilderness guest decorations.
Fort Wilderness is just so unique. It's so cool that like it's just such its own world compared to the rest of Disney.
Yeah.
I'll go next. My honorable mention is an honorable mention because it's such a wide net, and I also haven't done it yet, and it's Jollywood Nights. Everything that I see with Jollywood Nights looks incredible. I want to go. There's a show where Miss Piggy and Kermit are there, and that sounds amazing. I want to have a drink at the Tip Top Lounge and watch the jazz band. And who doesn't love shorter lines at Hollywood Studios? Like it's right up my alley. And then some other things that we might be talking about on this list are also there.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to going to Jollywood later this year. I feel like the adultness of Jollywood, like the adult leaning of it is pretty cool. It's a good idea by Disney. It's
new, right? It's like in the last couple of years.
Yeah, it's only this is the third time or the second time?
I think it's the third year. And like it's not completely like debauchery, right? It's not like it's
it's still in Disney World.
right. And it's still like would be great to take your kids to, from what I hear, and we'll report back on that. But at least it has like a little bit more of an adult lean than Mickey's Very Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Right.
Sean, what about your honorable mention?
So we'll stay at Hollywood Studios for mine as well, and it's very simple. It's just I have a memory of, like, I don't know why this sticks out so much, and I was trying to find a picture of it, and maybe by the time this comes out, I will have found the picture. But it's just the walkway. And actually, this is pre-Skyliner, so that whole walkway up to Hollywood Studios looked a lot different, 10 years ago, and just the that whole kind of long walk up to the front gates of Hollywood Studios, there were just Christmas trees. Some of them were like built around light posts or lamp posts or something, but there were all these decorated Christmas trees walking you into the park, and it felt very Christmassy. When we thought of this episode, that's the first thing. It's one of my honorable mentions, but it's the first thing I thought of was the trees outside the park.
And the whole old Hollywood vibe is so Christmassy. Like,
yeah. The tinsel and
yeah, I think it's probably because movies were shot in Hollywood. There's gonna passively be like, if this is where the Christmas movies are shot, it's gonna feel a little Christmassy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree. This was actually, I was going back and forth of whether that should be my honorable mention too. Was just Sunset Boulevard and Hollywood Boulevard. Like the decorations are amazing.
Yeah, I mean, their decorations everywhere are pretty top notch, and I'm sure we'll get more into that as we actually get into the list.
Yeah.
So I'll just start us off with number 8. Number 8 is a defunct thing, a currently defunct. I don't know if they've announced that it's never coming back. And that is the dream lights on the castle at Magic Kingdom. Those dream lights were stunning. If you're a newer Disney fan and you haven't ever seen the castle fully decked out with all those lights, you're missing out. It's incredible. It's thousands of lights, tens of thousands of lights all over the castle, and when it's nighttime, it lights up, and it feels instantly like Christmas as soon as that comes on.
Take the icicle lights.
Yes.
Yeah.
The trip that kind of opened all of our eyes to the possibility of going to Disney as an adult, our senior year winter trip. The very first night we were there, it was the very tail end of the holiday lights. They took them down the next day. Like, we were in Magic Kingdom on like the 2nd, and the lights were there. And then by the 3rd, when we were starting our first full day in the park, like, there was no Christmas anywhere. Like, overnight, they just took it away. It was crazy. But that was the first thing we saw, was that Dreamlight Castle, and that's something I'll remember for a really long time. It's incredible.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Yeah, hopefully they bring that back. I guess it was just too expensive, or
a lot of manpower, right, to dress up the castle. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Sean, why don't you give us number 7?
Number 7, if you've listened to even one episode of the podcast, you know how big of fans we are of Living with the Land. And if you've been listening for a year, you know how big a fan we are of holiday overlays. And this one hits both boxes because it's Glimmering Greenhouses, which is the holiday overlay for Living with the Land in Epcot. It doesn't really change the ride at all. It's just there's Christmas trees, there's Christmas decorations. It feels very festive as you go through the ride. And it's just a very simple, but really, I think, I don't think impactful is the right word, but it's just such a great, easy overlay that it really makes you feel a little more festive.
With the popularity of Living with the Land, they keep upping the game.
Right, exactly.
With the Glimmering Greenhouses. The lights this year are even better than they were last year and the year before that. It's like the best they've ever been.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so for number 6, before we get to number 6, I'm going to give you a little bit of lift the hood here and tell you, when we make these top 8s, and JJ, you can keep this or get rid of this, but when we make these top 8s, we list out our personal top 8s, and then we make an aggregate list to come up with ReedyGeeks top list. And I think
giving away the secrets.
I think that this
is our secret sauce. No one's ever done that before.
No one never thought of that.
They think we sit here and make a list in a room together and agonize over it and keep yelling at each other until we finalize the list.
It's like 12 Angry Men, but creating a list.
No holdouts.
Well, I think number 6 only made the list because I put it up so high.
That's correct.
On my list. Yeah. I think I'm the only one that included it at all. And because it's so specific and very specific to my household here, the music loop for Hollywood Studios. Hollywood Studios in itself has a very, 1930s, even getting into like mid-century music that they have going on when you're going down Hollywood Boulevard or Sunset Boulevard. And during the holiday season, they keep that same theme. They just make it the Christmas songs from that era. And I love those Christmas songs. Those are definitely our favorite. And so Spotify has a couple Hollywood Studios holiday music loops. And they are on playing at our house from Thanksgiving all the way to Christmas. And, if we don't get sick of it, maybe even a little bit after. But to me, I feel like it's not Christmas season until you start hearing those Christmas classics, and to hear them actually at Disney World, when you're looking at the Tower of Terror, when you're looking at all the building facades that look like it's the 1930s, Hollywood, it's really awesome. And it makes you really put you in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. And I love that era of music with that 30s jazz and 40s big band type of stuff. It really sets a mood. You feel like you're in that era when you hear that music.
Yeah.
So JJ, how about number 5?
So number 5 is Main Street USA during Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So not only whenever you go to Disney during holiday season, you get Main Street USA decked out, beautiful garlands, and really setting the vibe of the perfect little Main Street at Christmas. Not only that, during all of the parties, and then I think also sometimes during Christmas itself, it snows. It snows on Main Street in Florida.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
It's magical.
It's extremely magical. And it's like a soap. It's like soapy, right? It's like snow.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste like soap. It doesn't you can taste it and that's fine. I don't think it doesn't really taste like anything. Doesn't taste like anything. But it's safe to consume, and it's it doesn't bother your taste buds.
Sounds like from experience. Sounds like you had to try a little.
I'm just standing in the middle of the street like,
This is really great. Doing a visual bit on an audio medium.
I think this is a great pick too, and the snow is definitely key to this, but also just the decorations of Main Street USA during this time period. So something, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Main Street USA is perpetually in 4th of July or at 4th of July. Did you know that?
That's why all the flags are up. Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know that, but that does make sense. Yeah.
So,
interesting.
Yeah. So this makes it the only other day, when it's Mickey's Very Merry Christmas, it's Christmas. It's supposed to be Christmas morning or Christmas evening.
Well, but during the fall, it's definitely Halloween or fall decorated.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Right? It's not. I mean, I guess it's at its base. It's 4th of July every day, unless there's a holiday to celebrate.
Right.
Halloween season, it's dressed up for Halloween. Christmas season is dressed up for Christmas. Yeah. And those are the big 3: 4th of July, Halloween, and Christmas. Right? There's no other holidays.
No. Nothing in May. Nothing in November. No.
No. There's nothing in between Halloween and Christmas, right?
No.
Well, that's progress for you.
Sean, why don't you take us to number 4?
Number 4 is probably my favorite thing in Disney for Christmas. It's one of my favorite things in Disney, but the Jingle Cruise in the Magic Kingdom, which is the holiday overlay of the Jungle Cruise. Again, it doesn't really divert too much from the ride you know and love. Some of the script has a few changes, and some of the really corny jokes might line up a little more with the holiday season. But they decorate the ride, they decorate some of the animals, and it's just a very fun, festive ride through. Little change of pace for the holidays for one of the best rides in my opinion.
It's so much fun that they can change up the jokes and change the script and tell holiday corny theme park jokes. It's great. What's not to love about being able to switch the script for a season?
Yeah. Just make sure to get a fast pass, because waiting 90 minutes for that, I don't know.
It's definitely not a high capacity ride.
Right.
Jungle Cruise is a slow load unload.
I don't know where I heard this, but someone said maybe in another podcast that a good time to go is right before the fireworks, like right as the fireworks are starting, because that
makes a lot of sense.
Because most of the crowds are watching the fireworks. But they also said that they think the skippers, they think the skippers are like a little looser and a little like more.
Yeah, this happened on our podcast.
Who mentioned that?
Michael from Backstage Kingdom.
Oh man, I knew it was on some really good podcast.
Michael from Backstage Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That has to stay in.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Yeah.
Happy holidays.
That's right. He got a really good ride right as the fireworks were starting.
He was saying that's kind of a thing, is that if you go at the end of the night, that's when skippers get a chance to try out new material and stuff, because the bosses have left for the night.
Right.
And I guess maybe you would assume that there's less children.
Right, because the children are watching the fireworks.
They're either back home sleeping or they're watching the fireworks, and you just have a little bit. I feel like the people that ride the rides during the fireworks are people like us, people that like we've seen the fireworks. We're gonna get on the rides while all these other people are watching the fireworks. We're gonna get on the ride. So I think that's like a key time. To get on a ride like that and maybe hear the skippers riff a little bit on some new material.
When I was going to Disneyland, I would use that time to go on Splash Mountain.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah.
And that's probably a great view too.
It is.
It's an indoor-outdoor ride.
And we love indoor-outdoor.
We love an indoor-outdoor situation.
Big Thunder's
with a view. One. Indoor-outdoor with a view.
And then there's the aerial view at the end. It kind of is the ultimate ride, isn't it?
Wow. Yeah. It just doesn't have the California Grill.
If only.
But now it does have really good food with Tiana.
Oh, yeah, next door, but...
Oh, I was like on the
ride. No, I mean Tiana's
she's making good food, right?
Yeah, it's a party. The story, guys.
The story.
Because we got those ingredients from the bayou.
Yeah.
How? That's proprietary.
So for number 3, we have Santa Hat Gertie. And this can be found at Hollywood Studios at Echo Lake. And it's the big dinosaur. If you don't know who Gertie is, she is the big dinosaur, green dinosaur. And they put a... Yeah?
Don't know who Gertie is?
If you don't know who Gertie is, stop listening to our podcast.
She's an icon.
We
don't want your support or your listener.
No, we do want your support.
No.
We want your listen.
Get educated first and then come back to us.
But then they'll know more than us.
Yeah. What you can do though is you could pause the podcast, pull over to the side of the road, and Google Gertie.
You can get ice cream from her. She's incredible.
Yes.
And for Christmas time, they put her in a Santa hat, and it's incredible.
It's really cute.
Such a simple decoration.
Yeah,
and is an icon.
Yeah.
And does she have something coming out of her mouth? Is she?
Well, she's holding like not seaweed, but like
it's like a reed or something.
Yeah,
but it's not different during Christmas.
It's a corn cob pipe.
It's mistletoe?
No, it's a bulb that goes on a tree.
Nice.
Yeah, almost like she's going to put it onto a tree.
Oh,
there's not a tree
like
in the
decorating
area,
That's nice.
Got it.
Very classy.
It is. It is. Yeah, she definitely is a classy lady, and this is probably something that now has become such a culture icon for Disney that whoever came up with this Gertie, or at least wait, this is actually something from Hollywood, right?
Yeah, so Gertie is like an old school like silent movie thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's an old silent movie that it's a reference to.
Interesting. Does it have anything to do with ice cream?
I'm not sure.
It's a silent movie. You don't know.
You know, you can't hear if anyone is screaming for ice cream. If you do know anything about the actual Gertie, please write us at ReedyGeeks@gmail.com. So, JJ, why don't you take us to number 2?
Okay, number 2 is a real showstopper. It's actually a showstopper all year round, but it one-ups itself for Christmas big time, and that is the Wilderness Lodge lobby. Perfectly decked out, massive tree. I mean, that lobby has nothing but air, and they fill it up with a big old tree. It's great. It's like Rockefeller. It's like the tree at Rockefeller Center, but inside.
You ever try to take a picture with the tree?
I have not.
It's impossible. You can't go far back enough in order to get
the top of the tree and yourself in the picture. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's tremendous.
And there's something about the Wilderness Lodge lobby in general that makes it feel like it's winter already.
Yes.
And so having the tree there, having the fire there, the rocking chairs, like it is just a quintessential like Christmas feel.
This might have been my number 1. I don't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, it's hard to beat something this special. If you had a place like this in your area, people would come from miles around just to see it. And this is just one of many things at Disney World going on all during the holiday season.
Yeah, it's incredible. A great feeling. So, Sean, do you want to take us to our number 1 on the list?
Numero uno. The number 1 thing on our list is something that you do not have to be in a park to experience, which is nice. It is the gingerbread house crawl throughout some of the resorts at Disney World. And there are usually 6, but this year, due to the construction taking place at the Grand Floridian, do we know the name of that new bar yet? Is that announced?
The Perch.
It's Perch, okay. There's usually a gingerbread house in the Grand Floridian lobby, but this year it's going to be the Contemporary, the Boardwalk, the Beach Club, Animal Kingdom Lodge, and, as we just talked about, Wilderness Lodge. And the gingerbread houses in these lobbies they're so ornate, and they're so incredible to see. They're so fun and gigantic, and such a nice really touch to the holidays and Christmas specifically at Disney World. And I've seen a couple of them. I don't know. I don't think I've ever in my life been to the Wilderness Lodge. So I've seen the Contemporaries. I've seen the Boardwalks. I remember us all going to the Boardwalks. I remember seeing the Boardwalk one.
We did see the Boardwalk one.
I've seen the Contemporary. I've seen the Boardwalk. I'm pretty sure I've seen the Grand Floridian. But I think I'm missing Wilderness and Animal Kingdom. But they're such great decoration pieces. It's just so fun to go take a tour of and see each one.
Yeah, and they've got special cookies to buy. They've got drinks. You can get hot cocoa for the kids. You can get a drink for dad. I think they have some cocktails at a lot of these ones. It's the most Christmassy thing you can do in Disney is to just resort hop around, see how all these places are decorated for the holidays, have a drink, and just enjoy. It's so great. And there's actually, I think there's a bonus this year with Communicore Hall now existing. They do a gingerbread Spaceship Earth.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That's
neat.
Cool. Well, then that means you do have to be in a park to see that. Sorry.
Well,
folks.
yeah, but it's
optional.
It's kind of it's a bonus.
Yeah. The main one has always been the Grand Floridian. That was always the biggest one. They would actually sell things from the gingerbread house. Like you would walk up to the gingerbread house.
The store. It was the store.
Oh, really?
It was. And it was made out of gingerbread and all decorated. The rest of them, I believe, are are in like plexiglass, right?
They're behind. Yeah,
Yeah.
You can't touch them. You can't go really up to them too close.
Right. But that I really hope they bring back the Grand Floridian one.
I'm sure they will.
Maybe they have to amend it a little bit because the perch takes up a little more floor space than the old bird did.
Yeah. Last year, when I went down with my in-laws to Disney, we made it a afternoon activity to go to all of the resorts that had gingerbread houses and Christmas trees.
That's awesome.
We went to all the ones in the Magic Kingdom area. We didn't get to Crescent Lake, but it was pretty nice, and it was a lot of fun.
And the Contemporaries is an underrated one because that one is the castle.
Yes, a gingerbread castle.
It's very impressive.
Yeah, that one's big. That's not like a plexiglass on a stand one. That one you take a picture in front of.
Well, wait, they're all big.
Some of them are maybe smaller than others, but they all have. They're not just they're not this tiny little gingerbread.
Yeah.
Isn't the Boardwalks one like kind of the size of a kid's playhouse where it's like 4 feet?
At least that's I remember it being. I remember being around that size. Yeah.
I hear a big sleeper one is Yacht Club.
Yeah.
In 2023, they did the Lighthouse, and it is amazing.
And then they have a whole train set too.
I guess it changes, every year it's a little different, which is nice.
Yeah, maybe if they have the money for it, the budget for it, maybe.
You had said on an episode of the podcast before that sometimes these things are in the resort's budget themselves.
Yeah.
So sometimes there's budget for them to do a little more, go a little bigger. Like you were talking about that for what was it, DVC days or whatever,
right?
Where the free breakfast was like a competition between a couple of the resorts. So maybe this is another thing that's kind of that.
A competition, for who's gonna
have the best Christmas display, because it's all coming out of each resort has maybe their own budget for the year for decorations, and like, oh, let's squirrel away a little extra and do Christmas a little bigger.
Yeah, it would be so interesting to get like a fly's vantage point of all that happens between the leadership of the resorts. You know what I mean? Like the fact that it's all decentralized, but yet like has like a centralized overlord. You know what I mean? Like, they're all pitted against each other, and
wow,
it's interesting.
You really missed your calling. You should be working for a mega corporation and not teaching.
I'm just saying it could be a
I
good
just
reality
love the
TV
inner
show.
workings of managers emailing other managers. How does that work?
The manager probably trying to get free labor out of his employees to make a gingerbread house.
Calm down, Rover. I was only kidding.
That was a really great list. If we missed anything, please, ReedyGeeks@gmail.com. What puts you most in the holiday spirit? Put it on the Instagram post. But I feel really great about this list. I think we all came up with some great things.
JJ, do you want to take us down the list from 8 to 1?
Sure. So at number 8, we had the RIP, the Dream Lights at Magic Kingdom. The castle used to be in all these icicle lights. It was amazing. At number 7 was Glimmering Greenhouses, the holiday overlay at Living with the Land. At number 6, it's Hollywood Studios Holiday Music Loop. At number 5, it's Main Street USA during Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, specifically when it's snowing. At number 4, the Jingle Cruise, the holiday overlay of the Jungle Cruise. At number 3 was Santa Hat Gertie at Hollywood Studios. At number 2 is the Wilderness Lodge's lobby. And at number 1, the Gingerbread House Resort Crawl, which is, of course, going to a bunch of the resorts all around Disney property, checking out their cool gingerbread houses.
And getting a drink at each one of them.
It's not called the crawl for nothing. 6 hot cocos. That's right.
Yes.
I think I'll take one of those newfangled trolleys down to the drugstore soda fountain and meet the boys for a cold sarsaparilla.
Okay, guys. last episode for the year, and insert sad music. Do we have time for a little game?
Yeah, I think we got time.
The holiday spirit. We can play a game.
Yeah, the holiday spirit is high. So I've made a holiday overlay of one of our games.
Ooh. Hey, we love an overlay.
So this is a classic here. This is match 5. Basically, each one of us will take turns being the prompt master. When you're the prompt master, we're going to pick a prompt from a list here. These are all Christmassy things, Christmas movies, some Christmassy stuff at Disney World. And we're going to read a prompt. Everyone's going to write down 5 things they think of when they think of that prompt. And for every one you match with the prompt master, the person that picked the prompt, you will get a point. Person with the most points after we've each had a turn being the prompt master wins.
I like it.
Does anybody have any questions? This is like the 5th time we're playing this game. I really hope there is.
But wait a second. Who gets? No.
Okay, Sean, why don't you be the prompt master first?
I'm going to pick Home Alone.
Okay, so 5 things we think of when we think of Home Alone. All right.
Now, okay, hold on. Let's specify here. Are we talking? Which one are we? Are we doing just the franchise or a specific Home Alone movie?
I would think the franchise. Or
okay.
But what do you think?
I can do the franchise.
Okay. Are we ready?
I am ready. Andrew?
I'm ready.
All right.
All right. The first one, Plaza Hotel.
Oh, I was so close to putting that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Off to a not so great start. Second one, Booby Traps.
Yeah, booby traps. Literally, I wrote booby. I was
Me
thinking,
too. Me too.
Should I put the
a specific gag?
Yeah, a specific one,
yeah.
like going to the face, that thing going to
Yeah.
the face, or when he steps on all the glass or the
hot
toys.
doorknob or the
Yeah.
doorknob, yeah. But just booby traps in general.
Booby Traps
That's great.
covers
Nice.
the whole category. All right. I have pizza.
Oh, that's a good one.
No, but it is such a thing in those movies.
Yeah.
The fourth one I have is tarantula.
No.
That's a good one, too.
And my final one is a quote.
Oh no.
I got it already. I already got it. Can I say what it is?
Go ahead.
You filthy animal.
Merry Christmas, you
Merry
filthy
Christmas,
animal?
you filthy animal.
Yes, finally on the board.
Okay.
All right.
That was the first one I had. I had the aftershave scream.
Yes, I had that
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
I had that
Just
too.
the wet bandits in general.
I was gonna put Wet Bandits. I didn't know if that was like
Pigeon Lady.
Wet Bandits. Pigeon Lady.
And then the talkback, the recorder that he uses to like make himself, he'll like down pitch things.
Yeah.
I think it was just called a talkback or a yakback.
I think it was Talkback. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the screaming scene.
Yep.
And then I had just Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci. Yeah. Classic.
Sam would have put Joe Pesci because when I wear a beanie, she sometimes calls me Joe Pesci.
That's so funny. And then I also put Donald Trump because I figured
I was
that's
gonna.
the
yes,
one-
I was thinking about it.
I was gonna put Donald Trump, but I was like, no, I won't. I won't bring that to the pod.
This could have been. I could have put like 20 things for those two
yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
Those are great movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's on Disney Plus. Promo code ReedyGeeks.
All right. So I get Booby Traps and Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal. I get 2.
I get 1. And,
I get 2.
And Andrew also gets 2. Okay. Andrew, why don't you go second and I'll go last.
Okay, good. Because I wanted Elf.
You want Elf?
Ugh.
I want
Okay.
Elf.
Oh, we're all gonna do Christmas movies because I've already got mine
You
earmarked.
already got your.
Okay, so 5 things when you think of Elf. Okay, I've got 5. I don't really feel good about them because there's so many things.
He's still working on his manifesto over there.
Because you can hear it, right?
Yeah.
I got 5.
Don't sound too excited.
I know because I think I'm bringing Sean back into the game by not doing well. All right, you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
No.
Got it.
Yes.
Is it all quotes?
Yeah. Oh no, it's not. I had to make sure.
It wasn't. I was so close to just doing 5 quotes.
Yes, because they're so easy to do.
Yeah.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Yeah, that was the last thing I wrote too, so I'm glad we got that. I got that one.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Number 2, Peter Dinklage.
Yes, Peter Dinklage.
Oh no, does this count? I put he's an angry elf.
What do you think, Sean?
That's a quote.
Yeah, but
it's
okay. Oh, that's fine.
We'll see if that comes down to it. We'll see if it matters. Let's see if it matters.
This lack of point is under review.
Yeah. Maybe we have to let our listeners decide if that counts.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Keep going.
Gimbals.
I know, the department store.
Yeah.
I have a different thing from the
store.
department. Actually, 2 different things from the department store.
Oh, darn. Sorry, JJ.
It's okay.
Okay. Maple syrup on pasta.
Oh no, that's a good one.
Nope, don't have that.
No.
Did you try it?
Nope.
Okay. And the Central Park Rangers.
I've got the
Nope.
the whole broken slice scene in Central Park, like with them approaching the thing while they're fixing it. It's not not really. I had the big book. I had Santa. I know him, and then Zoe Deschanel.
Santa, I know him. Oh, that would have been good.
That was, and then the other one from Gimbals is Zoe Deschanel singing "Baby It's Cold Outside."
Yeah, I was going to do that one. And then my other one I was going to do was just a quote: "The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear."
I was thinking of that, but I put the book instead. I had to look it up. The big book of what everybody wanted for Christmas.
Yeah. I figured if I have to look it up, then I probably shouldn't put it on the list.
Well, I'm doing great. I got 0 points that round. Maybe I got a point if one of my half matching the broken sleigh and the he's an angry elf, if either of those count. But no.
Oh man,
I'm getting absolutely smoked here. Shopee, how many did you get?
Just one.
Okay, so then Sean
2.
also. What?
Oh,
I got 2, so that has to mean you got 2. I got Bye Buddy.
Oh, and Peter Dinklage.
And Peter Dinklage. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 2. Yep.
Okay, so it's 4, 4, and 1. So I can make up some ground. I don't know if I can win.
I don't think you can win because if
you get 5, that means I get 5. Or if you can get 5. But
then one of us had to get 3.
One of us had to get up like 1 or 2 points. Yeah, I think I'm done. I don't think I can make up 3 points.
All right, well, let's see what
Mathematically, I can't. So then I'm gonna pick the Santa Claus. Tim Allen's The Santa Claus.
Well, don't give away the lead.
I have a bad feeling about this.
All right.
Okay, so I'm fully ready to lose miserably to you guys. So
you've made peace with it?
Yeah, I've made my peace. Name 5 things you think of when you think of The Santa Claus, the movie starring Tim Allen. First one, Bernard the Elf.
Yes.
Okay. Next one, the CG reindeer that that are always reacting to him and giving him a little guff.
No.
The snow globe that he gives his son, so that he can shake and always see him.
Yeah.
The SC pajamas he's wearing, and it's SC Scott Calvin. It's no, Santa Claus.
So I put Santa's coat. Does that count?
No.
Oh, okay.
Right. And then the last one, the Arose Such a Ladder Company.
Oh, no.
What?
So he reads him the night before Christmas Eve. He reads him the story, the Arose Such a Clatter, the night before Christmas poem.
Yeah.
And when he finds Santa's body on the side of, which really jarring experience. Could you imagine?
I have Dead Santa on my list.
Dead Santa's on my lawn. And to get to the roof, like a ladder appears, and the brand of the ladder says the Arose Suchek Ladder Company, and the kid like makes he's like, look, Dad, it's the Arose Suchek Ladder Company, and because the boy was saying to him during the things like, what does a ladder have to do with this in the story? He's like, no, arose such a clatter, a noise. A clatter is a loud noise. Like he's like explaining that before it, and then like it really was there really was a ladder later on. No?
Oh, no. Wow, JJ.
I got 1 point.
I had Tim Allen.
I had Tim Allen.
You had the ladder company's name, Rose Ladder.
I'm really glad I didn't pick
Denny's on my list.
Oh, Denny's. Yeah, that's a good one.
They go to Denny's.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
He burns them dinner, and then he ends up at Denny's.
I had falling off the roof.
Yeah.
Santa's coat and stepdad Neil.
I almost the only thing I would have put with Neil was his sweaters, because it was those 90s crazy pattern, the kooky sweaters.
Yeah. That were so like someone wearing that, you know exactly their personality.
All right, well, I guess
so I lost.
We need a tiebreaker.
Big time. And
we do need a tiebreaker.
Because the only one that I got was both of you guys. And now the rules for the tiebreaker are that I'm going to pick another one and be the judge and be the prompt master, but I can't win. So I'm going to give a prompt, and whoever gets the most matches between Sean and Andrew are the victors.
We haven't done a tiebreaker in a while.
I
love it.
Okay, so the final one, we did not talk about this thing that much during this episode, but it is something that happens during this time of year. The Festival of the Holidays at Epcot. So basically anything that's happening at Epcot during Christmas season is up for grabs.
Mission accomplished.
You made it! I knew you would.
Okay, the special tiebreaker round of our Christmas Holiday Spectacular episode. Name 5 things you think of when you think of Epcot's Festival of the Holidays. I did a pretty wide net of just basically anything at Epcot that is Christmassy. So I did the candlelight processional.
Yep.
I've got that.
Okay. So everybody's got one. Next, the Christmas storytellers in each of the countries, the little storytellers.
Holiday stories.
Yep.
Don't have that, so
okay,
that probably does it.
One. Oh, well, I mean, there's still 3 more. Food booths.
Oh, I have food booths.
Nice! Tied it up.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. We got 2 more prompts, and it's all tied up. Still anybody's game. Voices of Liberty Christmas carols.
No.
Nope.
And then the last one is something we said earlier in this episode. Gingerbread Epcot ball.
Spaceship Earth gingerbread.
Damn it.
And Sean's got it. Sean's got the game.
I had Neil Patrick Harris.
Because he's just always there.
I feel like he's like, when you think of Candlelight Processional, you think of Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh yeah,
I know. And I didn't like that I was putting basically that twice. I didn't like that. Spaceship Earth Christmas show, because it does like a Christmas
the ball
thing.
does a Christmas. Fair.
Spaceship Earth.
Yeah.
And Cookie Stroll.
Yes, a Cookie Stroll was a cut of mine. I went with just the generic food booth.
I had seasonal cocktails and glimmering greenhouses. All right, well, I'll take the clincher.
Wow,
damn,
guys, what a game! Great effort from everyone except for JJ.
Well, great hosting, JJ.
His great effort will come into editing this episode together, so you can hear it.
Yes.
So, this is I mean, I kind of briefly said it, but this is the last episode of the year.
The last official recorded episode.
Correct.
We have a holiday treat coming out.
Yeah,
at the end
there's
of the month
going to be a little holiday treat for everybody.
Which I guess by the time they hear it, it'll be next week.
Yeah, it'll be then it'll be coming out next week. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, there'll be a little holiday treat for everybody, but it's not going to be a traditional episode. So this is the last traditional episode of Reedy Geeks for the year. We're going to be taking a decently sizable break.
A Christmas holiday, if you will.
We are on Christmas holiday. It looks like our return, our triumphant return, will be Tuesday, January 20th.
January 20th.
That means that is on record now, so that we have to make that happen.
So it'll be officially 1 month off from the Geeks. You get a little break from us, a little reprieve, and I am really glad everybody's listening and having a good time. I really having a blast doing this, and I can't wait for 2026. We're already talking about planning the episodes and getting a general outline of what the year looks like for us. And it's gonna be really fun.
We have an exciting Mouse Madness being planned.
Yeah, we just figured out what the bracket's gonna be, so everybody get ready for that. It's a really exciting time to be a geek. And I can't wait for 2026.
Yeah, I mean, we had a great showing this year, and that we're only a year and a half in, and the amount of people listening and interacting with us, and we really appreciate everything you guys are doing, and it's been a lot of fun having guests on too. We've gotten great reception from that from listeners. So we're going to continue that in 2026 as well. Right, JJ?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're definitely going to have more guests, but still episodes that are just the three of us. We can't fully abandon what we think is so much fun about this is just getting straight into talking Disney with your buds.
Yeah, and our guest episodes were backloaded in the end of the year, so that won't happen next year. But we'll still have we'll have a little bit of both.
It was really cool. This year was great for us. We got to have really amazing guests on, people that we mentioned, Becky and Mike and the TFP gang.
And Lauren from Main Street Tourist. These incredible guests. We're very lucky that we're already, that we're speaking to such experts already. Yeah. I mean, like, these were people that we went to for our Disney entertainment and advice and things like that. And to think that they're interacting with us is like, no, you know what I mean? Like, it's great to see it. And
it's
nice.
so much fun.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. And we had our first fan meetup, impromptu meet with John from Florida. It was a really fun year. We went to Retro Magic.
Yep.
What a time.
Speaking of which, actually, if anyone is in Disney for New Year's Eve around that time, that weekend, and wants to meet up, hit us up.
Yeah, find us. We have Instagram on our phones, and Andrew is going to be around that time of year. That'd be great.
Yeah. All right, Sean, do you want to take us out?
Or do you have anything that you want to?
I was gonna say, you guys kind of covered it all, but that's all good. Thanks for listening to another episode of the Reedy Geeks podcast. Like, rate, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Any questions, comments, concerns, future titles, or topic ideas, email us at reedygeeks@gmail.com and check us out on all our socials at ReedyGeeks. We'll see you next time, and Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays. This week's Honest Send-Off comes courtesy of the Geeks. If you have an honest send-off that you want played at the end of one of our episodes, please submit an audio clip to us via our email address, reedygeeks@gmail.com. Reedy Geeks, a Walt Disney World podcast, is hosted and executive produced by Andrew Shopey, Sean Murphy, and JJ Hefner. Music and audio engineering by JJ Hefner.
Bon voyage!